So, I know it's not exciting right now, but welcome. I'm Circle Master. I seem to have gotten a little bit of popularity today, so I figured I would do a little bonus grind. I got my Super Nintendo hooked up. I've not touched it in about 10 years, but I figure I can get to level 99 in something tonight. So let's see if we can get it going. Alright, so we're gonna get to level 99 in Super Mario World in just the first level. It's Yoshi's Island 1. It should be fine, right? Yeah, I think this will work. Although, it's been forever since I've played this game, so you'll have to bear with me. It has been so long since I held a Super Nintendo controller, man. So right, we start out at level 5, going for level 99. I think we can do that in one... Get out of my face. I think we can do that in one sitting. Now we're gonna have to grind this first level a while, obviously. Hopefully I will get faster with each iteration here. Man, I didn't even make it to the midpoint. What is wrong with me? Oh, jeez. I apologize, like I said, it has been forever since I played this Super Nintendo. And it doesn't help that I've got... Jeez, come on. Well, I gained 2 levels, so, so that's a start. I mean, I honestly don't remember if the Dragon Coins come back or not, so it's gonna be a bit of a grind to get to level 99 here. But, not nearly as bad as the last thing that I did. Like I said, hopefully with a little bit of practice here, I'll be able to... Oh, that guy has got my number, I tell you. Yeah, and the Dragon Coins are not coming back. So, if they're not coming back, I don't need to go down there. That'll save me a little time. I gotta figure out how to jump over that. Yep, here comes the next level. And there we go. Okay, let's just, we can shortcut that. I didn't even try to jump over it that time. I should have. Oh yeah, and coming back at the midpoint, this will be a lot faster. There we go, there's level 9. We're almost, well, we're 1/11th of the way there. Yeah, I had no good jump angle on that. But honestly, it's only going to save a second or two if I make that jump. Yeah, this won't be bad at all. There, I didn't make it. Okay, so yeah. We're not not doing too bad here. Not at all. No, this is definitely not going to compare to the 500 plus hours that Final Fantasy VII took. My start button's a little iffy on this. Oh well. It's not a huge loss. Alright. It's level 13. We're getting there. This is going a lot faster than Final Fantasy VII, I gotta tell you. Whoop, whoop. Nope, I lucked out there. It is a little lost time, though. Alright. Now, obviously, this is not the most efficient place to grind for levels for Mario in this game, but neither is the first reactor. This is about doing it in the starting area, not doing it with maximum efficiency. After all. Well, we started at 5, so we've gained, this is going to be 13 levels we've gained. Oh, jeez. That is some lost time. That did not go well. Let's not make that mistake again. Alright, so we started at level 5, so we're really gaining 94 levels, so what portion are we at? I can't do the math in my head, I'm on too much medication for my shoulder. I just know that by the time we're actually level 33, we won't have actually gained a third of the levels, despite the appearance that we'll be a third of the way there. I'm not terribly worried. Come on. I'm a little worried about my start button. But I'm not terribly worried about the time this will take, except for the fact that I know it's possible to actually level down in Mario. I know Final Fantasy Tactics had these trap squares called Degenerate. Oh, I did it again, I missed it. Final Fantasy Tactics had his trap tiles called Degenerators spaces that actually level you down. And I didn't think there were any other RPGs that did that, but apparently this one does as well. If you were to fall into one of these gaps or die to the enemy, they actually take away your levels. It's more like a White from Dungeons and Dragons, if I can be even more of a nerd than I am already, than just a typical RPG. But on the other hand, I'm not saving, so I won't lose all my progress. Obviously, I'll lose some progress by leveling down, but I won't be reverting back to level 5, which is a good thing. It's another reason I feel like I can do this in one sitting. I kind of feel bad though, I've missed 2 levels already. So that's just putting me off pace. I don't have a timer or anything going, but it feels like, in my warped sense of time that medication is causing, it feels like it's a little under a minute per level. I'm not sure. It shouldn't take me too long to do this. It's not the sort of epic challenge, but it's a nice, relaxing challenge. Kind of a follow-up to the first reactor grind. But, you know, I needed something to grind out while I do my arm stretches, so, I've got to say I don't have a lot of downtime for said stretches, so that's a problem. It's like right out here is the only time I can do. Oh, I missed it again? Ah. That's 3 levels I've missed. That's, this is some incredible inefficiency here. I'm not happy with myself. I should probably also mention that I'm getting the audio from the capture card rather than the TV, so my audio is a little desynced in my headphones. I don't think it's throwing me off too much, but I'm sure I could be, you know, a little more efficient with the button presses and such if I got the audio that I'm used to. But, you know, I'm not going to try to make excuses. It's my own fault that I missed those 3 levels. All I gotta do is, try to minimize those mistakes. You know, it's, it feels a lot like Final Fantasy VII so far, where we see 2 enemies over and over, traversing the same small area. But, I mean, I guess that's typical of RPGs. You grind in the starting area, there's not much variety there, it's just an introduction. It's kind of the nature of the beast. You gotta get people in by baby steps. You know, at the very least, there was not much in the way of tutorial. We didn't have to deal with a lot of cutscene or anything. Just the one at the start. About, something about Dinosaur Land. You know. Plot doesn't really matter when you're doing this kind of a challenge, to be honest. But we are now at level 33, that's, like I said, it's on display a third of the way there, but we started at 5, so we haven't quite gained 1/3 of the necessary levels. But this shouldn't be too... Oh, I did it again. That's 4 now. 4 that I've missed, if I'm counting correctly. And the other nature of the beast is that I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. I mean, there's not really a ton of mechanics on display this early in the game. I know I'm leveling up, but it's not like I've got access to a skill menu or anything. Now, you wouldn't think that Final Fantasy VII would have that much in common with Mario World, but there you go. No skill menu to start, no real variety to the enemies or the terrain. It's a lot faster in this game, obviously, but that's more of a pacing difference than a mechanical difference. So now we've gained 32 levels. We're definitely over 1/3. And there's 33. So time-wise, we are more than 1/3 done at this point, so that's pretty nice. Now, I can't help but notice as well that there's no boss before I could go to the next area. Whoop. I guess I could have tried to manually get to that block, but again, I don't really want to chance any lost levels, any negative progress. I'd rather just give up the opportunities on them. Although that does make for 5 missed levels at this point. This is not efficient at all. I'm sure if I were trying to speedrun this, I would be way off pace. I would have had to reset by now. I don't know what the world record time is for getting Mario to level 99 in the starting area. It doesn't seem like the kind of category that most people would run. And again, I'm pretty sure that there's a way to get over that enemy, not this one, the one before. That would be faster. But, you know, I don't want to push myself too hard. This is just more of a casual thing than a serious attempt at, like I said, any kind of speedrun or world record or anything. But we're level 43 now. We're closing in on the halfway mark. It was Demonis 3000 says 99. Yep, we're going for level 99 here. I realize that the descriptions right now under the streams are not correct, but honestly, my shoulder is too messed up to type right now, so I'm apologizing about that. And this is going to be like I said, this is a one-off bonus thing. It's kind of a victory lap to the first reactor challenge. after this, I'll get back to the more serious gameplay. I just wanted to hit 99 in a pretty straightforward RPG before I moved on to the 100% run that's going to happen for Final Fantasy VI. Or obviously continuing the Tales of Middle-earth grind. Is that Aleha Vierp? I don't know how to pronounce that. 99 lives in one level challenge. Yep. It's level 99 in the first area. So, you know, it's the same idea as the Final Fantasy VII one, but it's in Super Mario World. So it's a different RPG. I missed that one again. Man. That's 6 levels I've missed out on. I'm just sinking this XP away. I said it's going to be casual, but I'm still super frustrated at myself whenever I miss that. Almost halfway there now. Again, I'm kind of worried about losing levels here. I know it's possible. Hasn't happened yet, which I'm grateful for. You know, as much as I'm kicking myself over missing out on these experience points, I'm glad I haven't actually made negative progress. Mateo says why? Well, this is definitely easier than doing it in Final Fantasy VII, so, you know, like I said, I expect to do this in one sitting. I mean, we're halfway there already, in terms of raw levels. As mentioned, Mario started at level 5, so, we've only actually gained 46 levels out of the 94. So this next one will put us at halfway in terms of progress. So there we go. So that's the halfway point. Whatever time we're at, we can expect double that. Let's see. Borsink, if I'm reading that correctly. I apologize. I'm not good with names. I apologize for mispronouncing anything. Because when are you going to level up Terra to 99? I know that's what was published in Kotaku, but I actually had a Patreon patron donate for a 100% challenge, or a 100% run in a game instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Final Fantasy VI 100%. I'm going to get, you know, as much as I can, all the items, all the rages, lores, you know, fill out everything, get all the magic on every character, get every character to max level, try to get at least one of every item via the Coliseum and everything. Patreon link. There should be a Patreon link in the panel in underneath the Twitch on the left side. On YouTube, it should be in the description box. But I also, in Final Fantasy VI, there's a certain glitch that I want to show off. So I'm going to take some time, probably on a weekend, a Saturday or Sunday, where I can sit with the game for several hours, because it's a pretty involved glitch that I want to show off. It'll be easily 5 hours, real time, and the way it works, I have to do it in one sitting. I can't save if I were doing it on an emulator, I could use save states to break it up, but physical console, I just have to do it all in one go. So I'll probably do that as well in the Final Fantasy VI while I'm doing the challenge run for the 100%. So I'll kind of get to kill two birds with one stone there. Also, Jabe says that he's gay. You know, you do you, man. You want to come out of the closet, be proud of who you are. That's all I can say. So, I support you in that regard. Anyway, we are getting on our way almost to 2/3 done. We're coming up on 66 level. Sorry, the controls for this are a little more involved than in Final Fantasy VII, where I can just mash circle. I'm having to work a lot of buttons. This is more of a... What? It's... I don't want to say dynamic, it's more of a complex control scheme than just a menu-based RPG. But, you know, I can understand it. I think they have a nice attempt at a happy medium for this kind of playstyle and the menu-based in games like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15, where there's more interest paid to the controls during these random battles than just hitting the same button over and over. It does make it hard to fit in the stretching, though, I gotta say. So, there is that. Jabe, I wonder if it would be faster to just play in the secret base and get the lives there. I'm not sure what secret base he means, but, I mean, this is about hitting level 99 in the first area. So, we're in the first area. You know? That's how it works. I'm sure there are places that give more experience per encounter, but we gotta work with what we got. Whoop. Once again, I lucked out there when I missed that jump. It's really nice that this the starting area is forgiving in that way, so I don't lose any levels. Yeah, we should hit level 66 here. That'll put us at 2/3 the way there in terms of raw numbers. Though, like I said, we started at level 5, so we're actually slightly less than 2/3 in terms of levels that we need to gain. They kind of expect you to be buffed at that point, I think, because I don't have to do anything special to avoid those enemies. But I have missed a couple buffs, and when I re-enter the encounter, obviously I'm past that point. So that's, I guess you might call that an oversight in the design port, that it kind of trivializes those enemies. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. Whatever makes my my task easier here. I gotta say, it's been at least 10 years since I've had my Super Nintendo actually hooked up. When I first got it, I had the really old style TV, so I ended up using the RF cable. And I don't know whatever happened to the AV cable for it, so when I got a modern TV, I found I couldn't hook up my Super Nintendo to it, so I actually haven't been able to play it for a long time, so this is really, really nostalgic for me, just being able to hold this controller again. It's really nice. Obviously not the same form factor as a DualShock 2 that fits the hand better and all that good stuff. But I grew up, basically, with this controller in my hand. This was the regular NES controller. So this really takes me back. Shane Bergman says, I used the first castle and killing the turtles on the fence without touching the ground. If you want to do it without finishing the castle, hence not leaving debris, just die after getting all the... Well, he calls them 1-ups. You know, I just call them level ups or levels. I just abbreviate it to levels. That's not really the starting area, though. I mean, I know it's before the first boss, but if we go to the overworld map, it's clearly a distinct area. So I want to be super purist about this. I'm going to stay in the starting area. You know, it's kind of like, if it were possible to get a save point or anything for Cloud before Barrett joins, and just level up Cloud. Actually, I went into a discussion in the forum about how that's slower, but it would be you know, a more purist take, and I wouldn't be doing this kind of thing if I didn't have that purist, perfectionist, completionist streak in me. So, you know, it may not technically be outside the starting area if I do it before the boss, but I'm just going to stick to this very first encounter zone. We're making good progress. This is definitely going to be done in one sitting. So, the fact that there's no save point is actually alright. What? Oh man. See, that's what happens. Now I'm going to level down. I'll be 74. So, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics with the degenerator tiles. You can actually lose levels. So so I've missed out on 6 levels. And then I lost a level, which actually counts twice, because I just had to get that just to get back to where I was before. So, you could... Yeah, I'm like 8 levels behind, technically, now, from where, an optimal pace would be. It's kind of a... I know it shouldn't bother me, because I'm still going to be really, you know, really good on time. But, definitely room for improvement. I don't think there's a speedrun category for this. If there were, I would definitely, want to revisit this and just reset if I missed one of these levels. But, at this point, I mean, like I said, this is a pretty casual run. I'm just doing this as kind of a victory lap. Before I start the Final Fantasy VI 100% run on Wednesday. There's a I'm gonna read this comment in a moment. Grand Dance Run says, I died laughing when you explained why Cloud was underleveled. Yeah, like I said, when I wasn't streaming, I wasn't paying super close attention to it. And when you're just mashing one button, it doesn't require the attention that this RPG right now requires. So I would absolutely ruin several hours worth of progress at a time by accidentally killing one of the other. But I mean, that's why my estimate for the time that I took is about 525 hours. When at at the pace I was at while streaming, it would have been 490. Xeno Veritas says, I wonder how hard it would be to make a ROM hack where the points you earn become levels for Mario. Yeah, I noticed that there's lots of... I've got, what, 48,000 points there? This is what I get when I'm trying to look at other stuff while doing this. It's just inefficient. Anyway. I don't know what those points translate to. They don't translate into levels. So, I mean, they're not experience points. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's, you know, all I can think of is, like, I know Final Fantasy VII has, like, a hidden counter for who you go on the date with at I think it's Golden Saucer. I honestly don't remember. So maybe this game just has an open counter for it. That's when it hits a certain point, something's going to happen, or it's indicative of something. But I mean, for our purposes, we just care about the level on the left. The other thing I'm noticing is that I haven't seen any signs of stat growth. I mean, it's still taking me 2 hits to kill these blue enemies. I don't seem to be going any faster, or, you know, there's no attack power buff, there's no speed buff, I'm not seeing any improvement in stats. So I'm kind of wondering, I know Final Fantasy VI has some bug stats, I wonder if this game has some bug stats. Or I don't know, maybe it's tied to that thing on the right instead of level. It actually kind of reminds me of Persona or Shin Megami Tensei, or Tensei, or however that's pronounced, where the buffs and debuffs seem to matter a lot. I know I'm completely unbuffed at this point, and earlier I had a buff that seemed to make it, gave me an extra pool of hit points. It made my sprite larger. I don't know if that actually has an effect or it's just cosmetic. But yeah, the levels don't seem to do anything, but buffs seem to do a lot, so I wonder if it's that same kind of vein as the Persona games. What? Oh, jeez. But yeah, we're level 88, we're closing in. So it's not going to be too much longer before I finish this particular challenge. It's pretty casual though. I don't think this is gonna... Yeah, Big J, this doesn't look like Tome. I'm sorry. With my shoulder injury, I can't really type. It would have been a lot of typing to change the description just for this one stream. So I apologize for that. But yeah, this is getting to level 99 in the first area of Mario World. It's a really casual run. Obviously, it's taking a lot less time than Final Fantasy VII took, or Tome will take. It's definitely just a casual victory lap kind of thing. So we're actually at the point where if I hadn't missed all those levels, I'd be done. So whatever time it is now, that's a more optimal time than what I'm getting. But I just need to make up for those 8 missed out levels, and we'll be golden. My shoulder is not happy tonight, I gotta say. I've been taking the full dose of painkillers for the past couple days, and my shoulder has not been doing much better at all for it. For those on the Twitch who don't know, I got shoulder surgery on March 20th. So the only time that I've had my arm out of a massive sling is when I've been doing these streams, just so I can stretch the joints so they don't freeze up on me before I start physical therapy. But I've been in a lot of pain since the surgery, for obvious reasons. I had a torn rotator cuff. Is this a form of PT? Yeah, like I said, I take these opportunities when I'm doing stretching to do these streams, because normally I can't hold a controller. It's like, in these moments right now, I do a little stretching. It's obviously not as much time as when I did Final Fantasy VII, where once I got in a battle, I could just mash circle with my good hand and just do stretches the whole time. But I'm getting a little bit here and there, so I don't want to do nothing for a month, so I gotta take what gameplay I can get. Did the surgery not fix the problem? No, the surgery did fix the problem. Like I said, there was a torn rotator cuff, so there's a bunch of stitching in the tendon to hold it together while the tendon has to regrow around it. But I'm in a ton of pain from the surgery. It's about a total of 6-month recovery process. So I've got a ways to go before I'll be fully functional and pain-free. Anyway, here we go, and that is it. We are level 99 in the first area. You know what? I'm going to finish out the encounter just for funsies. Oh, jeez. Come on, get up there. There we go. Oh, you know, it's a good thing I had the buff going. Man, I cannot hit that for the life of me. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Level 99 in the first area. In Super Mario World. I know it wasn't the epic grind that Final Fantasy VII was. Probably not going to make it into Kotaku or anything like that. But I do want to say I really appreciate everybody who's seen those articles and decided to follow me on Twitch or subscribe to YouTube, or both. I do read all the comments, I try to answer questions and everything. I really appreciate all the support. I want to thank you guys a ton. I know even the people who just started following me because of the article and didn't see the whole thing, I really appreciate that people take some enjoyment out of the nonsense that I do. So thank you for that. I do need to do some actual stretches though at this point. I'm not kidding about the surgery. I do need to do some stretching. The Final Fantasy VI stream is going to start on Wednesday. I'm going to do the 2 a day, like it says on Twitch. I'm going to do morning and evening. I'm not sure if there's any interest in YouTube, if anybody on YouTube wants me to cross stream or whatever this is that I'm doing right now is called restreaming. If there is interest, I'll do it on YouTube as well. But yeah, that'll start Wednesday morning, and I'll do the 7:30 p.m. streams every evening so that people can tune into that. I don't know how long that'll take, but it'll be a nice change of pace from just doing the starting area. I gotta admit, I wasn't particularly looking forward to doing Terra to 99 in the Whelk Cave. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I hope to see you guys in the Final Fantasy VI streams, and until then, take care.